Yasmin. So last week you talked about you and Lisa's friendship, and you guys were not happy with how things are going. So I was just wanted to see if anything has resolved.
Well, no, it hasn't. So I was telling you about how she was using me as a punching bag, and I spoke to her about that. Um, she was not very receptive of my approach. I was texting her because I couldn't talk to her face to face because, like, then I'm gonna want to punch her, which isn't good. Um, and yeah, I just basically told her how I felt and how like I wasn't okay with how she was handling things, and she just threw in my face how like I was using her and all that stuff, and I don't know, it didn't end well.
So you texted her with everything you were feeling, and she was not listening to that.
Yeah, like she basically turned everything on me, like I'm the problem, and just pointed out like what I did wrong to her, and she didn't acknowledge like the way she was talking to me, which is fine. Like I can accept if I'm doing something wrong, but like I don't like the way she was talking to me. She didn't care.
Tell me what she said.
Well, she was saying how like I was using her, using her to get around, and like how I didn't want to bend over backwards for her to do her favors. But I was trying to understand like what favors that she wanted, and she couldn't tell me. So I grew frustrated, and I was just like, all right, well, I guess we're not gonna be friends anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's very frustrating when you're giving your all and they're not. So how do you feel now?
Annoyed. I don't want to be friends with her.
Tell me why.
Well, I feel like if I'm gonna have conflict with, like, if you and your friends have an issue, definitely you should talk about it. And if one person is not gonna listen, I feel like if the communication isn't good, then you can't be friends. You have to listen to each other's problems and try to work things out. And if you're not willing to work things out, then the relationship isn't gonna it's gonna dissolve.
You're right. You're very right. I had a friend once who I was giving my all and they weren't doing anything, so I ended the friendship and I felt a whole lot better after. So, what could you do? So, how would you feel if you guys did end the friendship? How do you think?
I mean, it sucks, but I don't know. I don't want unnecessary stress in my life. I know it sounds bad, but like if I'm trying to work things out in our friendship and you're not willing to because you just want to be upset, then I'm happy to like part ways because like I'd rather us not be friends and not make the situation bigger than us going back and forth in the fighting and then it just becomes bigger than it is. Like it's over something so small that I believe is small, but if I'm trying to ask you like what I did wrong and apologize for it, and you're still gonna be angry at me for a long time, then I don't know. I don't like that.
Okay, so you're telling me that if you and Lisa stop being friends, you would be okay with that?
Yeah, I mean it sucks. She's a cool person, but at this point, I feel like all these arguments, and like all the bickerings, it's like I'm slowly like backing up.
Okay, I understand.
I mean, what do you think I should do? Should I end a friendship or? Because, like, if I'm wrong, I want to know, but it's just hard. Like, she's difficult to talk to. Like, what would you do if you were in my position? Well, you say you were, but, like, what would you do?
So, let's discuss your options. You have the choice of staying friends with Lisa and still having to deal with all the issues you are dealing with. Or you can end your friendship with her, and you said that you would feel better, but you would most likely miss her. But in the outcome, you would have to look at yourself and see if you are improving or you are still dreading on the past.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have so much going on. It's, like, not my priority to really salvage this friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I have a lot on my plate, and I feel like when this is something that can't be resolved, then I'll just put it on hold. And I guess I feel like it's an ongoing thing.
Okay.
I'm just tired of it.
Okay. So you're saying that you have a lot going on, and it would be better to end a friendship with Lisa. Now, what would Lisa? How do you think Lisa would react if you wanted to end the friendship?
Probably blow up my car. Just kidding. I knew she'd be upset and probably like try to tell our friends how horrible I am. But honestly, I don't care at this point. I don't know. I feel like I have to do what's best for me and just like, I don't know.
Maybe focus on yourself.
Yeah. Schoolwork, work.
Well, that's good. Well, that's a goal that you can have, is focusing more on yourself, focusing more on schoolwork, bettering yourself. So how about you work on that for next session? We can talk about how you're improving.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.